It's really dark. I look like I'm on stilts, but we have a fun-filled evening planned. And I look skinny. Wow. Well, I do. Wait. I'm having a revelation right now. So don't mind the bad lighting and the quality of the phone. So tonight we're going to a fancy mall. Apparently it's like fancy schmance. So like we decided to dress up just to go to the mall. And I don't even like going to the mall, but like here we are today. At least gonna appear bouge. Like we're not really that because we're poor. Yes. So yeah, stay tuned. Hello, I forgot I was in public. Hi everyone. Hi. I'm really obnoxious because I'm from the broke part of town and I'm in like the prestigious place. They're talking about how things are expensive and I can't afford any of it because I have $0 in my bank account, but it's fine. Oh my god.
Yeah. I like this one, but it's too strong for me.
Oh, I like that. Wait, actually that's really nice. It's like flowery.
It is. Oh, sorry, I'll put it back. That one's so strong. Oh my god. It's so strong.
So we were discussing, would you like to be in the clip?
Yes, I would love to.
So we're in Urban right now where we can't afford anything, but we gravitated towards the men's section because they just have so many cooler things.
So much better.
Does anybody else agree? Comment below.
Those graphics though. Yeah,
literally,
let us know.
look at this whole wall. Are you kidding?
Like imagine
Imagine owning everything.
and Harry comes in with his shirt off. And I can only afford one shirt at a time, but it's fine. I'll come back in like 2 months, guys.
No fashion show? No. I put on a panty liner in here. What? Like I just put on a panty liner. Like
Right here?
just now.
Like you pulled down your pants?
No, I like did it subtle. Like I put my arms in.
Very invasive.
Good for you.
I'm really that's not the right context.
I don't even know what that means.
Invasive.
Why? What does invasive mean?
Like in your space. Girl was choking before.
I was not.
I know, I was confused by the...
It's cold season. So she was coughing.
Yeah, I just didn't take my Advil allergy signs.
Hi. We're reunited. Ah. That's my Tally right there, everyone.
In case you're wondering why I'm on the floor, I don't have an answer for you.
Ah. Okay, Charlie is scared of the harness. And I don't understand dog logic whatsoever. Charlie, literally, he likes to go outside, so I don't get the hubbub. He's like hiding on me from me. Come here, Char. Look, just put your arm through him. He's gonna bite me at some point, I just know it. Yay! Yay! Oh my god. It's not bad. See, look, now he's excited. Look at Shadow. That is terrifying. So I'm home for Thanksgiving. I left school when I wasn't supposed to yet because I still do classes, but I was like, I'm out. Like, bye. Every time I come home, like, I get a lot of, like, stares, and I always forget I have purple hair. And you're probably like, okay, big whoop. Like, you're not unique, girl. Like, everyone has, like, something these days. But it's just, like, I live near, like, a very conservative town. And I don't like the town. And I could just feel like the older people like staring at me. And it's so uncomfortable. It happens all the time. And it just happened again. And I'm like, sorry that I'm so quirky and cute. I'm just kidding. This is like such a casual way to talk about it. But I'm going to see Harry Styles next year. I'm so excited. It's literally all I can think about. He has been on my mind 24/7. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, for some reason, he usually is on my mind. Like, sitting there in the back of my mind. Like, waiting for me to call on him. But lately it's just all the time, and I'm like, does this mean we're gonna be married? Because I already have the ring and I'm ready to commit. So I'm just waiting for him to, you know, send me an email or voice memo or like delivery pigeon. So I'm just waiting on that.
I can't say I like Hennessy, let alone the white Hennessy.
Oh my, she goes too
fast.
Wait,
let me get the twirl.
okay. Oh, whoa, beautiful.
Dang.
Hi, so I have a story time. I'm sorry for the really bad lighting. What are you gonna do about it? So I'm back at school. It is Sunday, December 1st, and getting here was not easy. Let me just say that. I tried to beat the snow. It didn't work. The weather just got worse and worse. Traffic was building up because everyone was going really slow, and you know, it's inclement weather. So at one point on the highway, everyone was pretty much bumper to bumper. For some reason, my brakes decided to give out, and I knew that this was going to happen one day. I just didn't know the circumstances, and this just was the circumstances. There's a wooden guardrail, thank goodness, because on some parts on this highway there's like no guardrail. So lucky for me, my car started sliding, and then I tried to pump the brakes and it just wasn't working, and I was about to hit the back of the car in front of me. So I'm like, what do I do? In my panic, I turn the wheel, and then I hit into the guardrail. And then I like put the car in park. I didn't know what else to do. I always imagined to myself, I was like, if this ever happens to me, I'm just gonna try to put the car in park. But that was like if my brakes give out, but I was also sliding, so it was like a different story, but it worked the first time. So then I bump into the guardrail. I'm like, oh, wow, okay, my car's resilient. Let me just get back into the traffic, because it didn't really affect me that much. I was just like freaking out as it was happening, but after the fact, I'm like, are you kidding? I was more annoyed than anything else. So I just like casually get back in my lane as if nothing happened. And then I'm following my GPS. I just like to keep it on because Waze tells you how long you'll be in traffic, and like if things get updated, and like how much longer you'll be in traffic and whatever. Waze is telling me to get off an exit that I don't usually get off of, and I'm like, well, I mean, I guess it can get me to my destination quicker because I don't want to sit in this traffic and keep sliding and possibly slide into someone. So I get off, and then I'm following the GPS, and I'm kind of sliding, but not too bad. I'm going as slow as possible. So then I get to this one point, and I see people like turning around, and I'm like, what is going on? So then I go up a little further, and like the next like road is going up like a huge hill, and I'm like, I don't know how much my car can handle. I don't feel like sliding backwards down a hill. So I just turned around and I got back on the highway thanks to my GPS, because I know where I was. I've never been to this town before. So I got back on the same highway. And by this time it wasn't snowing as much. It was starting to rain, but it was still slippery outside. And then I checked and saw that the front end of my car is busted. I'll insert a picture. I am here. Yay. But anyway, that's my story, and I am glad that I'm okay. And it could have been a lot worse. But that was my first like accident, and like my car's busted, man. Like, ugh. Thanks, Mother Nature. I've always had your back, girl, but I guess you'll betray me. It's fine. Let me just tell you something right now. It is so frustrating and annoying and horrendous and all of the synonyms that I literally, well, my dad, paid for me to live on campus, and yet I'm not guaranteed a parking spot right outside of my building. I am circling the campus as we speak. I just couldn't believe I looked like that. Update, I made my own parking spot. I'm currently parked on the yellow dash lines because this is stupid and ridiculous, and I don't give a fuck anymore, okay? I hope my car gets towed. I don't like it anyway. Okay, bye. Remember that clip where I was like, I'm parking wherever I want, I don't care? I got a ticket for doing that, so my best advice is care about things and follow the rules. I have had a cough for over a week, and it went from like a normal, like, okay, gross, phlegmy, like disgusting, like tickling your throat, whatever, and it is now like a wheezing. Oh my god, I'm in hell. Now it's like a wheezing cough, and I was like, okay, I do not feel right. Like, I've been feeling kind of lightheaded lately, whatever. And I was like, probably just because I've been coughing. So I went to the health center at my school, and now I have to take an antibiotic, some other medication, and I need an inhaler. And all I could think of was Eddie Kaspbrak the whole time. If it's a gazebo, I'm suing. Every time I talk, including now, I was like singing along to the radio, and like I felt out of breath. And I could like feel it, like the pressure, and also the rhinos. It starts with an R. I'll Google it, that are like making it like a rough, like my breathing rough or whatever you want to call it. So that's been happening, and I am like preparing for my finals because I have 2 finals tomorrow. And I was like, okay, I want to be able to breathe, because if I can breathe, I'll be alive. And if I'm alive, I'll be able to go take my finals. So I was like, let me go as soon as possible to the pharmacy. Here I am at the pharmacy. They have a drive-thru here. And I'm like the 10th car. Like, who knows? I can't see around the bend, so I can't really tell you. So I pull into the parking lot, and there's like 2 cars in front of me stop. And so I'm like, I don't see anyone on that side, so why are we stopped? And then I see like someone take this kid like by the arm outside of the pharmacy into the parking lot. And then a police car comes from behind us and goes to the scene. And the car in front of me maneuvers out and like goes the other way. And I see that like, I guess there's like 4 grown men like making sure this kid doesn't leave the store. I don't know the whole story, but it's like a robbery in progress, a botched robbery, and I'm the witness. And if you need me on the stands, just call me. My business email is below. I'm just kidding. I was able to like maneuver and get like around the situation only after this person like pulled out of their parking spot super slow, and then took forever to maneuver and turn, because you could tell like she was watching the show. Like, she doesn't have like Netflix, or she can't afford Hulu, so she was like, ooh, this is the most entertainment I'm getting all day. So she was like minding like everyone else's business but hers. And I was like, can we go? Like, I need to get around the building. So then it takes forever to get around the building, and like, oh, and now I'm stuck in line, and I'm like, is it even worth it? I'm like, I'm already here, so I might as well wait, and I can't breathe, so like, let me wait to breathe. I don't know. And it's pouring, and yeah, there's just so much going on. I feel like this week should not exist. It is a limbo, and I'm sick of it, and I'm in hell, as you can see. So literally, someone bless me, someone do some white magic and like bless me. I'll talk to you later, update you maybe on my excursion of trying to breathe. Okay.